welcome. I'm here for the first live stream of the day. I wasn't able to get on early today. Look at this. Because Miss was awake early, like before me this morning. And Dylan got me up at, I don't know how it happens. Dylan gets up first and then he goes in there. He may wake her up. So I took him out. It was probably like about 7 o'clock. And when I came in, she was just like starting to sit up in the crib. So I don't know if he went in there and woke her up, which is what I think probably happened. So anyhow, so I was able to get her to go down for a nap early because she was up so early. Anyhow, so here we are. First person here is Libra, love for love. Maybe making a decision to leave people, places, and things that no longer serve you in the past. And with that, you're no longer holding yourself back. Exploring new options comes in. Looks like you have a Capricorn that comes in and a Libra that comes in that may be brand new options. It looks like somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Negativity moves into the past and you'll be starting a new journey relatively soon with a new person of interest. I love you, me and Jose in December. Could have a new beginning on the horizon. Perseverance pays off and things move forward slow and steady. Communication looks as if it picks up. Zahira, love for the rest of the month. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Be careful. Make sure that you don't get involved in any third-party situations because they would bring disappointment, arguments, and heartache. Moving forward, you have a new journey on the horizon. Once you let go of something that is no longer working for you and negativity moves into the past, your love life can move forward pretty quickly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Talia, general for tomorrow. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief around a new business or job opportunity, feeling like balance has come back into life and prepared to take on the world. You got a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could have some choices coming in. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence serves you well. A Leo is around. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. When you listen to your intuition, anxiety moves into the past. JP, general love. General love. Could have new energy coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, there's a Cancer coming in and there is an Aries that comes in. Both offer, make an offer that would be hard to turn down. And both come in with successful long-term committed relationship potential on the horizon. It looks like the next relationship you enter should be well-functioning and should be well-balanced. You'll get out of it what you put into it. You may have to shut the door on something that's just not working. Letting go of something that doesn't work brings in new opportunities and makes a wish come true. You may even have a Sagittarius enter. Peace and love. What Jay feels and thinks after he saw my video with M. What does Jay feel and think after he saw my video with M? I don't know what the video was of or what you're expecting to get out of them seeing the video, but they seem to have, I mean, they were happy or they feel like it was interesting or it was well done. I don't know what the video is of, so it's hard for me to say. This person feels like there's a new beginning around you and that your life is moving forward and they seem to be happy for you. But it's hard to say how somebody's going to feel about something when you don't know what that person's experiencing. like I said last night to somebody, if we're talking about relationships between people, and if I were to say, how does John feel about me, right? And the Knight of Cups comes up. The Knight of Cups is a romantic interest, but my brother is also John. So in that case, if the person reading me knew that my brother was John, they would say, he adores you, or he has a lot of affection for you. He thinks highly of you. Now, if it was about my boyfriend, they would be like, oh, so he's going to do something romantic for you. So it's hard to answer how somebody feels about something when we don't know what that something is or what the relationship is between the people. Lily, how is OV feeling towards me? No contact. How is OV feeling towards me? No contact. Seem to think that you're a smart and intelligent person who is pretty optimistic, kind-hearted, and sincere. May also think that you're smart, hardworking, and intelligent. T. Yvette General. It looks like you've got steady, reliable business relationships around. You got money coming in. The weight of the world is melting off your shoulders. A new journey begins that brings in happiness with a romantic interest. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around a current relationship if you're in one. If not, a Scorpio could enter. It also looks like you might be making a decision to move forward with your life. You've got a water sign coming in that I think may be new. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Talia, how will it go with BP tomorrow? Good. You should feel like it's mutual and even, well-respected, functioning well, like things are moving forward, and you may feel like communication is good. It should be pretty good. JP, general love for Sam. Looks like this person has a wish that comes true, possibly with a Virgo, but they also have choices around them. They may have recently made a decision to either cut somebody off or move past something. Cause for celebration comes in around them with a Virgo or another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I think it's a Virgo. It looks like they may feel like they're being guided by the divine and their love life is moving forward. They could be entering a committed relationship, or they may have recently entered a committed relationship where they feel like things have changed for the better quickly and things are moving forward. They're no longer holding themselves back. Yeah, romance should pick up for this person. New day. How many days will they give me to pay my rent? How many days will they give me to pay my rent? They're probably going to give you 10 days. Like, if it's due on the 1st, they'll probably give you until the 10th. Peace and love. Should I make the first step to talk to Jay? Okay, so if you're posting videos to try to make somebody jealous, you're using manipulation. Manipulation, it's low vibration. It's like manipulating somebody into thinking or feeling something would only work, that it would only be temporary. So by the looks of what this person, the way that they saw that video is that they thought like, okay, fine, so she's moving on. Like, it's almost like, you see, this is why I fucking hate social media, because people do things to try to make somebody else think something. You can't make somebody else think something. So, no, I don't think it's going to work. No, manipulation usually doesn't work, and when it does, it's not long term. What I would do is I would cut the energy off. I would stay off of social media and I would stay away from playing games. And if you want to reach out to him, give it a couple of weeks before you do. Like maybe 10 days to 2 weeks. I would give it a minute. Their attitude is good, go do what you're going to do. Because they probably know that you did it on purpose. It's like everybody has a sense of intuition. So when somebody is, have you ever been in a situation where you just feel like something is wrong? Like you just feel like something isn't right? That's your intuition. You can't fake that. So when somebody sees something that is done as manipulating, or I want you to see it, you don't get the same response from them because they're not feeling that emotion, because there's no emotion behind it. It's done to manipulate something. So it doesn't work. It's like if I were to call up my boyfriend and be like, I'm going out with somebody else. They was like, yeah, okay. Because they have to feel it. And they don't feel it behind that video. You can't fake it. It has to be real. If it's not real, you don't get the reaction. That's why manipulating doesn't work. It may work in the moment, but it doesn't work long term because it's fake. Yeah, so I would stay away from those sort of tactics. Sana, will me and P be in a relationship? Will me and P be in a relationship? I don't see a relationship coming in just yet. That doesn't mean it's never going to happen. It does look like communication picks up between the two of you, and the relationship itself, even if it's not romantic, starts to move forward. So I would give it a little bit of time, and let's see how it kind of grows. Ronnie, general for the rest of the week. You got some success coming in through perseverance around job or business opportunities. It could be something new. You got a Leo coming in. That might be new energy. Cause for celebration comes in around finances, and a new venture on the horizon. Could be around job opportunity. Happiness comes in, and a new journey begins, and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. A water sign could enter. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lily, how the rest of the year will be for me, general. How will the rest of the year be for me, general? Pretty good. Things seem to move forward. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Looks like a wish comes true, so put it out into the universe. You may be not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Looks like a pretty good ending. GP, does Sam feel anything romantic towards Alina? Yeah, I think so. I think that he may have some feelings for her. It looks like they're more than friends. Yeah. Lee. Where is it? I don't see it. I do spells. Yeah, it depends on the situation. It depends what the person is looking for. I don't do anything that's like... I would rather do spells that are like, I need a new job, so we're putting it out into the universe, bring me a new job, rather than things that are super manipulating, because they don't, first of all, I don't feel like they work, and I feel like Sometimes doing things that are really manipulative, it keeps the person holding on to something that's not working. You know, it's kind of like believing that something is going to happen that it's just not. Like if it hasn't worked in X amount of time, chances are it's not going to work. So why spend the time and the effort on something that's not working when you can spend the time and effort on something that is working or that will work or that has potential? So it really depends on the situation. I get a lot of like, I have one person that, she'll just be like, just clear negativity, right? Like that's easy, and that's successful because it's not like I need to get this specific job on this specific day, and I want to make that amount of money. Like that is very difficult, and it usually doesn't work, or it ends up being one of those situations like be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. But some people, like, they're just, it depends what the situation is. Like, I had this one girl contact me, and she was like, I just want you to get rid of every single woman in his life, and he needs to text me, FaceTime me, and call me every single day. And I was like, I can't help you. Nobody can. You need help. Because it's not realistic. I mean, let's be realistic. Can I take away 51% of the population because you don't want him around any other women? No. Now, she probably found someone that took her money and did nothing for her, but, because that's what she wanted. But you have to be realistic with what you're asking for or what you're looking for when it comes to spell work. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of people will just take large sums of money, nothing happens, and then they turn around and they blame the person that bought it. And then I feel like that's not fair. But anyways, Cosmic Kitty, is Todd infatuated with me? I would say he has an interest in you. I don't think that he's like crazy obsessed over you or anything dangerous like that. No, I would say that he may have an interest in you, though. See here, a love reading for you, Steph and I. Might need to have patience with the situation. You may feel like not much is happening. It's like slow and stagnant. There's not a whole lot of room for growth, change, or transformation here. You may be feeling like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. Things are slow and stagnant, and I don't see much improvement. Communication should come in, or communication could pick up sometime in the month of December. But other than that, I don't really see all that much happening at this point. Kelly, does Julian have romantic feelings for me? Yes, I think he does. Kelly, will I get approved for unemployment benefits? I think you will, yeah. Peace and love. What will he think if I make the first step and call him? If you make the first step right now and call him, he may be annoyed. He shows up as kind of feeling like annoyed, unsuccessful, and a little bit like weak. I think he may be annoyed with whatever it was that he saw on with that video that he saw, and then you're going to reach out to him and he's going to be like, what are you doing? Yeah, I would wait. I would wait. I would let this blow over. I wouldn't put anything else up, and I would give it some time. Because he feels like you're playing games. Like there's just games going on here. And that he doesn't respond to that well. Okay, so he opened up a bit about him and his ex. Where does it leave me in the Gemini? Basically the outcome, I'm feeling him going back to her. Okay, let's see. Well, the Fool is in reverse, so that's what you found out. the issues with the ex-girlfriend. And I think he wants to work things out with her, but I don't think it's going to happen. Going back to the ex is hardly ever the answer. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Um, I think he's going to try, but I don't think it's going to last. You've got the sun here in reverse, which means there could be happiness that comes to this situation, but I can't tell you to sit around and wait for them to not work out and hope that he comes back to you, because that's a whole lot of bullshit. But I do think that communication between you and him is gonna hit a slowdown, and he's gonna try to get back together with that other, and I don't think it's gonna last. This is what people don't get. You go back to the same relationship. He's not going back to a different relationship. It will be the same. So whatever that broke them up the last time will break them up again. So it's really not for the greater good. But you know what? I think that's what's going to happen. And when it doesn't work out, you're going to hear from him again. Very frustrating. It's very frustrating, but sometimes that's just the way it has to be. You know, years and years ago, I dated this guy for a long time who was younger than me, and he, at one point, decided to go to Europe with his ex-girlfriend. Now, I don't know. They were on again, off again for years, and he told me that he never wanted to speak to me again. He was going away with her, blah, blah, blah. And I was so fucking angry, and he went away with her. I don't remember for how long, a couple of weeks. And pretty much because they went away together, that kind of, he never told me this, but I kind of figured that it just sort of, that's what ended it. So he went on that vacation with her, and there were other people there too. And I think that that's just what sealed the deal. And then that was it. I don't think that they were ever together after that. And then when he came home, we started seeing each other again. But that's what he needed to do in order to shut the door on it. So sometimes you have to do that. You have to go back to the ex. But yeah, that's how it looks like it's heading right now. And then him and I wound up, I mean, we continued to see each other for a few years after that. But it was really devastating in the moment. I was like, I can't believe he's going to go back with that bitch. And like after everything that she had put him through. And but he did. And there was nothing I could do about it. And yeah, that sucked. That sucked. But, you know, it's like sometimes in order to shut the door on it forever, you have to go back and really feel like that, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. And that just may be what happens with him. Santa, shall I be worried about P and J, or is there nothing really serious happening between the two of them? There could be something going on between the two of them. If that's what you're picking up, you're probably right. That's what I'm talking about. When there is intuition, when you feel like something is happening, something probably is happening. Which is why you can't fake it. You can't lie about it. You can't try to make somebody think something, because it just doesn't work. It has to be legit, otherwise they don't feel it. Same thing with like when people are like, well, I'm not going to contact him. And what does he think I'm not contacting him? And then they're on the Facebook page, or they're talking about them, or they're, driving past their work. Just because you're not reaching out to them doesn't mean they don't feel you in their energy. And just like you're kind of picking up that there is something going on here, I think there is a connection there. I don't think that they're together. I don't think that they're a couple, but there may be feelings involved there. Cosmic Kitty. Will the envious woman at work leave me alone or get karma? I don't wish harm on them, but they gossip about me. People gossip about everyone. No, you don't get karma for gossiping, and that's just part of life. Like, if I go out here, my neighbors, like, I hear shit all the time. And you know what I think? I'm like, well, I wonder what they say about me, because I know they talk about me too, because they talk about each other. That's how people are. That's just what people do. That's not really like a karma thing. like, yeah. Will she leave you alone? I can answer that. But you can't stop people from talking. People talk. Your family members talk about you. Like, you think my family members don't talk about me? I know my family members. They think that I don't vacuum enough. I know that my family members think that I'm a little weird. I know that. I know they talk about me. I know they talk about me with their neighbors because I've heard them. That's what people do, and you can't stop them. Good, bad, or indifferent. Just like you talk about people, and I talk about people. I mean, it doesn't look like she's threatening you or she's doing anything to you at this point. As far as her continuing to talk about you, you can't stop somebody from talking. That's just what people do. It's why the Inquirer sells. It's why people watch TMZ, because people love gossip. People that are especially miserable love gossip because they want to see shitty things happen to other people so that they don't feel so bad about their lives. That's just how it is. It's unfortunate. Ignore her. The less energy that you give her, the better off you'll be, and then the less she'll bother you and the less that she'll pay attention to you. Don't give her any energy. Peace and love. General for love and finances. I feel everything is against me. Well, nothing is against you. The thing is that you're operating at a level that's like where you're trying to manipulate, which is low vibration. So when you manipulate things, you're going to continue to cultivate low vibrational things because manipulating isn't like the truest form of who you are, you know? Like if a kid throws a temper tantrum and gets what they want, they're not getting what they want because the parent wants to give it to them. They're getting what they want because the parents can't fucking deal with them. So they give in. So there's two different, you know, it's different than when you buy something for somebody because they've earned it. Rather, they threw a fucking tantrum and made you miserable and you can't fucking stand them, so you just give in, right? So there are two ways of going about getting what you want. When you operate at a level where you're trying to make things happen that are just not working, you're going to keep getting shit because that's the level that you're working at. If you just let things go and you're like, okay, this isn't working for me, so I'm not going to try it anymore. I'm going to stop this nonsense and I'm going to move forward with my life. That's when things start to function better because you're not operating from desperation or I need this. Because whenever you need something, you know, it builds resistance around it. It pushes it further away. You're more of like focused on yourself. So in order for your life to move forward, you have to focus on yourself, your wants and needs for you personally, not I want this because like I want an Escalade because that's going to make me happy. That's going to make you happy for 5 minutes. That's not going to heal all the shit that's inside you that needs to be healed. So when you start to uncover some of that bullshit that's gone on underneath, that's when the other things aren't going to affect you anymore. And then you won't be at this level of like feeling like nothing is working for me because nothing will have to work for you. You're just going to keep, you're just going to, like, things will just flow to you easier because you're not trying to force things that aren't working. You just have to kind of be ready to let go of it, which can be, it can be difficult. It can be difficult. Well, finances look pretty good. It looks like you got success coming in around work, school, or business. The hard work that you put in comes back to you and new journeys on the horizon. As far as love, you may have to just give it a little bit of time and a little bit of space. Kind of focus. I would throw your energy right now into work, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day. Put your energy there and let go of love for a little while. Then as we head towards the end of the year, beginning of next year, you've got growth, change, and transformation that comes in and around your life. You've got your love life starts to move forward. Happiness comes in when you leave something in the past that's no longer working. An air sign comes in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, and this person should come in out of the clear blue sky. There's also a brand new earth sign coming in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And your life is moving forward. You're not going to feel like this forever. It's just a shitty moment. You just got to get through it. But finances look pretty good. And work and business looks promising. So that's good. Peace and love. Attentions of A towards me in business and next steps. Well, when it comes to business, they seem to think that the hard work that you put in comes, the hard work that the two of you put in together comes back to whatever the business opportunity is. You should be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Communication should pick up, and you may be working on something together with the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know where you are in business, so I can't tell you what the next step is because I don't know what it is that you're doing. But it does look like things are moving forward and that their intentions are good. They're either looking to build a business that's successful, or they're looking for financial success to come in, and they're serious. They're not looking to play around. I don't know what the situation is, though, so I can't tell you what the next steps are. I can only tell you that communication's picking up, so they should want to discuss it soon, whatever it is. Love always, me and JJ. Well, you might have choices that come in around this situation, and a wish comes true. Communication between the two of you picks up. You might feel like all of a sudden things start to move forward quickly, and then that you're being guided by the divine. I don't see a committed relationship coming in here, but you could be spending time together. You could be talking more. There could be communication, and the relationship itself may be starting to grow, even if it's not committed. Love always, me and Steven. Looks like things can move forward here too, romantically. This is a romantic connection. Things could be moving forward. Communication comes in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, like things are starting to move forward between the two of you. And you may feel like prepared for it, or like this person's putting in a lot of effort. Negativity around the situation has moved into the past. Kelly, what's going on with my job? It looks like you might have to have patience around your job, but cause for celebration is coming in that leads to happiness, which is just a little bit delayed. So maybe a little bit into the future. But things look pretty good. You've got money coming in. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. The hard work that you put in should come back to you, and success should come back to you. Your job looks okay. Speak knowledge. What is Alicia's current thoughts towards me? She thinks that you're smart and intelligent. She also thinks that you're a kind, caring, sincere person. May find you to be intuitive. May think that you are nice, romantic, sincere, and attractive. HK, how does Eli feel about me? Thinks that you're grounded, stable, smart, loyal, conscientious, reliable, attractive. You don't hold yourself back. You're very passionate and seems to have a lot of respect for you. Z. Is T excited to see me this week? Yes. Sana, I really need to change the room that I'm renting right now, but the only room available, they haven't texted me yet. So I'm kind of worried. Did they find another person, or will they text me? Okay, did they find another person? Will they text me? I think they're going to text you. Can you reach out to them? I would reach out to them and ask them, explain the situation and see what they say, rather than waiting, because maybe you can get an answer quicker that way. Kelly, will I find a place and a job if I move to Miami next month? I think you can. Yeah, I think you would be able to. Vicky, just your opinion or saying about vibes. Have you ever been in a high vibration mood, like happy, and everyone around you gets in a shitty mood through the day because all my... But no, that happens, and then they bring you down, especially if there's more than one person. They can overwhelm you, definitely. And the opposite happens too. Like, you can be in a really shitty mood. Like, think about, like, if you go to a concert, right? The vibration there is going to be high. Everybody's having a good time. So even if you're in a shitty mood, if you go to a concert, chances are you're going to feel better. Well, you feel better because you're in a place that is vibrating higher than what you are. But there's more of that than there is you. But if it's the opposite way, yeah, that's why you have to be careful with the people that you stay around, because they can bring you down. I had a friend of mine that I had to stop being friends with him because every time I was around him, it made me really depressed. And he was impossible to deal with, but that's not even it. It's like I always found myself like feeling worse after I saw him. So that's not healthy. Not healthy. Speak knowledge. My current job give me a promotion in the future. I think you will get a promotion, yes. Maybe sometime early next year. Red, will I have a new car soon or fix the old one? Okay, let's see, new car. I think you're going to have a new car. I mean, you may fix the old one temporarily, but I think a new car is coming in pretty soon. Maria, how will my work with R turn out? How will my work with R turn out? Good. You have a wish that comes true around the situation. It looks like there's success and then there's choices. So it may actually lead you to more work. It looks pretty good. Red, how will my CB do for the rest of the year? Should do well. Does this I don't know what it is. Does it have something to do with money? Because you got money coming in, happiness, cause for celebration around something changing for the better quickly. It should be bringing in money. Lita, when will I be actively employed? I still haven't heard anything from the job. It's been, oh, Jesus. You could get something before the fall ends, within the next 3 weeks. I would say keep your options open and keep looking, because something may pop up between now and then. Vicky, I've told them to stay away from me. I agree with you. Priya, I want to know Why my friends J and S behavior is different towards me. Advice for the situation. Okay. Like, do you feel like they're being distant, or they have sharp energy around, or they're not speaking as much, or there's tension? I would ask them. That's what I would do. The first thing, this is how I would handle it. You got to wish around the situation, and you're going to have choices. But this is what I would do. I would give it a couple of days where I wouldn't reach out to them, 3 or 4 days. And then, like, I don't know how often you see them. Like, at this stage of my life, I don't see my friends that often. But when I was younger, I saw them almost every day. I wouldn't reach out to them for a couple of days. And then I would reach out or spend time with them or whatever. And if you're still feeling like they're being weird or distant or whatever, I would call them out on it and ask them, hey, what's going on? Because, first of all, people don't like to be called out on the carpet. But if you're mad at me, be an adult and tell me what I did. If there's something that I did that you don't like, I don't like that you are always late for dinner. Okay, then I could say, you know what, you're right, I'm sorry. I'll make an effort to be on time. But if you don't know what you did, you can't correct it and you can't fix it, and nobody's happy. So them ignoring you or whatever it is that they're doing is not going to help the situation, because you don't know what you did. What are you going to do? Sit around and guess what they're pissed off at? Sometimes people just get on each other's nerves for no reason, and that's okay too. It's okay to take a week apart where you're not speaking or you don't see each other that often. But tell me, you know what? You're getting fucking on my nerves. I just need some time. Okay. Because when you get to a certain point in life, you realize, you know what? Even the people that you love most can be fucking annoying. So sometimes you just need a break, and that's okay. But if you don't tell somebody, then that person doesn't know, and it's not fair. It's also it's not a healthy way to run a relationship. I don't care what the relationship is. Ignoring somebody and not telling them what they did wrong doesn't fix the problem. It makes the problem worse. And then the other person is playing guessing games with, what did I do? When you maybe did nothing. Maybe they're just pissed off because whatever, who knows? I would ask them. But give it a couple of days and see if it blows over first. This way you don't have to have an awkward conversation if you don't want to have it. But people really need to learn how to communicate their problems or their wants and needs, and stop playing games with, I'm going to do this so that they think that, and I'm going to do that, and then they're going to think this, and now I hope he sees this, and what is he going to think of that? How about just fucking telling the person? Isn't that easier? But then we know he understands or she understands. Tara, who is spying on my Facebook all day? Well, the whole purpose of Facebook is so that people look at it. So I can't tell you who's spying on you on Facebook, because everybody is. That's what it's for. And as far as somebody who is spying all day, I don't know about that. I mean, that would take a lot of effort. But the people that are watching you most are probably people that you would never even think of. There's a Taurus that checks in. There's also a Pisces, and there could be an Aquarius. But people put things on Facebook because they want them to be looked at. And then people look at them, and then everyone's like, well, they're stalking me. Well, they're not stalking you. That's what it's for. So don't put anything up there that you don't want people to look at, because that's what they're doing. But there's not one person. There's probably 100 people that are looking at your shit, because that's what it's for, and that's what people do. And people are addicted to it, so they can't stop. I mean, I can tell you right now, I could say Joe Smith, my sister-in-law pulls him up on Facebook. Never met him before, doesn't know who he is, but she finds him on Facebook. She's looking at his pictures. Oh, look, he's got a Chevy. Oh, look, he's got a jet ski. And I'm like, how do you even find him that fast? That's what people do. They're addicted to it, and they can't stop. So, yeah, people are spying on you. I can't say that there's one person that's spying all day long, because that would take a lot of effort. But there's multiple people that are looking at your stuff. Sana, so I just texted them asking them for some updates about the room. When will they reply, and will it be good news? Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it's going to be good news. It may be a little bit delayed because the sun is in reverse, but that still should produce good news. Maybe you can hear from them by sometime this evening. Pretty soon, I think. Sun is in reverse. So there may be a delay around something, but you still should get happiness around the situation. Lita, why won't Pisces move on from me? She's the one that I've been telling you about that she keeps texting me even though I don't reply. That's why. That's why. Because she's trying to get you. And she doesn't want to let it go because this is like... When you don't respond to her, it makes her try harder. If you were to respond to her and she got back in your good graces, you would find her to be disappointing. She probably would stop responding to you. She seems to be a little bit on the narcissist side. And so my best suggestion would be don't ever answer her because eventually she'll go away. When she realizes she's not going to get what she wants out of you, she'll go away. But she's still looking to stay connected with you, and it drives her nuts that you're not answering. You know, like the difference between her and me, if I text somebody and they don't answer me, I am not texting you again. Ever. Ever. That's not true. It's not true. But, I mean, I won't, even with friends. Like, if I text you once and you don't answer, I'll forget about it. And then I'll text you some other, you know, maybe weeks later. But I don't keep texting people. I just leave it alone. But I don't have high narcissism. Unfortunately, I have high empathy. Lita, why does the Capricorn keep trying to talk to me? I keep blocking him. He's made 4 accounts on Snapchat trying to talk. Like, do you not have any self-respect? Like, how do you, like, what, does he not realize you don't want to speak to him? Does he think that if he makes up a phony name, you're going to want to talk to him? Or you're not going to know it's him? I mean, I'm just curious, what goes through someone's mind that does something like that? Like, I'm going to bamboozle you into talking to me, even though I know you don't really want to talk to me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. The Capricorn is looking for things to move forward with you. Apparently, they just don't understand. There they are. They're looking for the relationships to strengthen. They're looking for things to move forward. And just keep blocking them. Another one. If you're not interested in this person, just keep blocking them. They'll go away eventually. Samantha, what changes are coming in? All right, what changes are coming in? Happiness. So overall, happiness is coming to your life with the Sun. You may be feeling better respected and better compensated, better appreciated around work. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You're headed over towards the 10 Cups being full. You could be coming up with a side hustle or a side business that brings in extra money. Communication comes in from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or something that you've been hoping to hear back from. A job, a school, whatever, a doctor. Perseverance pays off. You could have a new job opportunity, and Aries comes in. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You could even have some travel coming in. Maybe not right away, but maybe within the next couple of months, you could be spending a little time traveling. HK, does Eli want to see me again? Yes, I believe so. I think you will see him again. Peace and love. Is M in a relationship and is he leaving alone or with his ex or his girlfriend? Okay. Is M in a relationship? I don't think he's in a relationship right now. I think that he's going to be leaving alone. There may be interests around him, but I don't think that he's in a relationship. Priya, will I and Scorpio kiss? Yes, you will. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off. Things could change for the better for you quickly. There may be a road trip that could come in. The hard work that you put into something you've been working on will come back to you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you have a little bit of good luck coming in. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. Mihak, what's coming in the next 2 months? Could have a new venture on the horizon around money, and maybe around business or finances. There could be some travel coming in. Your intuition is heightened. It looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. A Virgo and a Scorpio enter. It also looks like an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. Well, let me see if this phone here is working. This way I could have the two lists going at the same time. Oh my God, the thumbnail's always like terrible. It's fine. All right, so I'll bring this one down to the bottom. And I'll go up to the top here. High vibration intentions of a Sagittarius towards me. This person seems to be, like there's not a whole lot of room for growth, change, or transformation, and you might feel like they're kind of shut down or communication has gone down. Could have a long road ahead of you. I don't see all that much happening right now. If you want things to move forward, you might have to put the effort in, because I don't see them putting in all that much effort right now, or nothing that's real substantial. Jasmine, general, on what to expect for today. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. You're no longer holding yourself back. Could have a new beginning on the horizon, and the Fool is in reverse, which means something may get revealed that needs to be dealt with. I don't know what it is, but it should come out today. You also should have some choices. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. Rhea, general. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your financial life. You got money coming in. Somebody from your past you may run into or reconnect with. Could be an old friend with the Six of Cups. A Virgo enters. It also looks like you're feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief around finances. Money looks like it's improving. Could be coming up with a side business or a side hustle. Maybe that's bringing in some extra cash. Feeling successful and financially stable. Sakshi, next 2 months with Paras. We aren't dating. We just met once and we're attracted to each other. Okay. Over the next couple of months, it looks like communication picks up. But overall, you could be feeling a little bit like you put in a lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. I don't see a committed relationship coming in here. And you might be feeling like it's just not moving forward fast enough for you. You might be feeling like it's a little bit like, I don't know, boring. He doesn't put in enough effort, or you're not seeing each other as often as you want. Masterpiece, what's going to happen between me and Tay Fun in the future? I'm just sneeze. Woo, excuse me. It looks like the relationship could move forward. Perseverance takes the relationship forward and things change for the better quickly. I don't see a commitment here, but if you're already committed, that's fine. You'll stay committed. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, things are going to continue the way they are for a while. I can't tell you that you'll never have a commitment, but I don't see one coming in right now. It does look like communication picks up and the relationship itself moves forward. TD for the next 24 hours. Four of Wands. Could be upgrading a relationship, upgrading your home, redecorating your home, rearranging your home, whatever it is, it's positive. You may feel like life is moving forward. You could have a Taurus enter. You may feel like finally like things are starting to fall into place, especially around finances. You got money coming in. The hard work that you put into business is coming back to you. No longer holding yourself back. You got your intuition is heightened, and a new business opportunity could come in, or a current business opportunity could move forward. Some passion may be coming in around a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a new journey could be on the horizon. Oh, thank you. Coco, what is C's next action towards me? Feels like our relationship's at a standstill. I don't want to say that it's at a standstill because things look pretty good. I mean, it looks like things change for the better quickly. It also looks like things are, like perseverance is paying off and things are moving forward. I can't say that it's at a standstill. I mean, it may be at a standstill, but things are good and things are functioning. It's not like there's really anything to worry about. It's like a well-functioning, stable relationship. It looks like communication's coming in, and there could be some travel that comes in next. I mean, the situation itself looks pretty good, like a well-functioning relationship. So I can't tell you that. I mean, you know, like you could date somebody for 5 years. Is it standing still? Yeah, kind of, because you're not like moving in or marrying them necessarily, or whatever the next step would be. But it doesn't mean that it's really at a standstill because it's functioning well. And communication is there, and you guys may be traveling together. Yeah, I mean, things look pretty good. Tanya, general love from now until December of 2021. Things could move forward with a Taurus. It also looks like if you've been feeling like, hey, I'm sitting around here waiting for my ship to come in and not much is happening, that could change. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, the hard effort that you've put into your love life comes back to you, and you might have choices. A Virgo enters. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you feel like you have options. I think things are going to pick up between now and then for you. You might have some choices. Adonis, what is something that Vivi would tell me right now? May say that she's a little anxious about the holidays, or about the end of the year. I don't know what that's all about, but I guess I kind of understand it, because sometimes the holidays make me nervous too. Maybe she also may say that she's a little worried about money. There could be some kind of financial worries around her. That may be why she's stressed out. Maggie, when will I be in a stable partnership? Probably sometime within the next 3 to 6 months. Lita, when will things get better for me, especially with money? Overall energy changes for you as we move into the new year. Finances should improve. You should probably see a significant increase in finances between now and February. Looks like you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Money's coming to you, feeling a little bit more financially stable. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. A wish comes true, and you also have choices. Anna, what does a destined Gemini feel about me? Thinks that you're a nice person who's well prepared, smart, intelligent, and attractive. May think that you're kind-hearted, unique, sincere, passionate. Red, is Daniel going to get off drugs anytime soon? Well, this person's struggling big time. But the one positive thing is that they have negativity moving into the past. They could be turning a corner in the near future, but they got a long road ahead of them to get like clean for good. They can do it though. If they put the time and effort in, they can get a handle on it. It just, and negativity's moved into the past, which is positive, but they got to get serious. Yeah, they have to get serious. Maybe around the year's end or the beginning of New Year, they'll take a step. They'll do something to get themselves headed in the right direction. Camus, taking on new endeavors. Just want to know if it will all be worth the risk. I think so. Got 3 aces, which is pretty positive that it's worth the risk. I would go for it. Anna, does Augustine the Gemini have romantic feelings about me? I think this person does have romantic feelings, but for some reason they feel like they either need time away from the situation or they feel stuck and they feel like they need to figure out their life. They have complications around it. It's not as simple as having feelings or not having feelings. There's much more that's going on around them at this point. Let me see, where am I here? Amber, general reading for the rest of this week. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. A wish comes true. Cause for celebration comes in around the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. Feeling better appreciated, better compensated. Stepping into your own self-confidence serves you well. A Leo and a Virgo enter. And something happens this week that should make you very happy with the sun. Beautiful one, general for the week. A disappointment moves into the past. It looks like you've got somebody from your past may either return or you could run into an old friend. It looks like a Virgo comes in. Some money is coming in and you may be traveling, and you could also be moving on towards greener pastures. Looks like you may be starting a new journey. You have some spontaneity coming in, and there may be an outing, a social event, a party, or something like that that comes up before the end of the week. Jay, okay, so yesterday you said that the block would last 8 days, and my birthday is in 8 days. Is something significant going to happen on my birthday between me and her? She's probably going to reach out to you. That's probably what it's going to be. Cause for celebration comes in around communication. Yep. Farid, what kind of good things are coming in the near future? Money. Got money coming in. You also have a Cancer that comes in. You may be working on a creative project or a new hobby. A wish comes true. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. And a Scorpio enters. Lady Sunshine, general financial until December of 2021. Things change for the better for you quickly through perseverance. Making it to the top of the mountain like you can breathe a sigh of relief. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The hard work that you put into your financial life comes back to you. You should see an improvement. Anonymous, general. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Be careful that you don't get caught up in a three-way love triangle or a third-party situation, because it will bring heartbreak and disappointment and hurts. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You got a little bit of good luck coming in. You might be moving forward towards greener pastures, and you might feel like finally life is just starting to move forward in general. Capricorn comes in, and life changes for the better for you quickly. Pompey, today SS fought with me because of my friend CK. Was it possessiveness and jealousy? It was baseless. I don't really get that they were being possessive or jealous. It just seemed like they were in a bad mood and they took it out on you. I don't think that it's a big deal. I think it's going to move into the past pretty quickly. I wouldn't worry about it. Transformed. Will Sagittarius and the Aquarius reconcile? Yes, I think that they will end up reconciling relatively soon. Mystery, general for the week. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. No longer feeling stuck or held back. Anxiety moves into the past. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You're being guided by the divine, and you should see some good karma come in. Got a Sagittarius that enters as well. Summer love. Is he still communicating with the girl who gave it to him? I think so, yeah. Scared Street. JG, the Libra's feelings and intentions towards me. Thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, attractive. But you might be feeling like they either treat you unfairly or they don't put in enough effort. You may always feel like they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And like they're not, you may feel like they're a little shady or they're hiding something, and they may be. I don't know. They're not 100% trustworthy, I don't think. I'm going to sneeze again. Maybe not. Stupid. KT, a reading about my current job. Do you see any growth? Yeah, there could be growth, change, and transformation that brings in happiness around the beginning of the new year. Bitch money, do you see love, relation, and dating as a couple with me and Polat? There could be dating. I don't see a commitment coming in right now, but there could be dating and there could be some forward movement happening in the near future. Loso, would it be beneficial to go to the real estate school this winter or a different school of interest? Okay, real estate. A different school. I think you would be great with real estate. I would go for the real estate one. Yeah. Anonymous, me and Jaden Sagittarius. You might be feeling a little bit like this situation is not moving forward quickly, or you could feel like you're the only one that puts in effort or you don't get a lot back. You may feel like he's lacking perseverance and you may be feeling kind of bored. It's like, I don't see a commitment coming in right now, and you may just be feeling a little bit like this has sort of run its course. You might decide to move on to greener pastures because you just may be feeling like you're not getting enough out of the situation. Anonymous, me and Julia the Libra. It's another situation where you just might feel like there's negativity or things are kind of like slow and steady. There could be a tower moment that happens between you guys. Because you guys may not be on the same page, or you might feel like he just doesn't put in a whole lot of effort, or you might feel like he's like half in, half out. It's like sometimes he's hot, sometimes he's cold. And I don't know if that's going to be enough for you. You just may be, honestly, I think that you're going to be feeling disappointed by both of these guys, and you just may move on to something else. There's a Capricorn coming in that may be a different, you like new energy may come in, and you just might feel like that's what I need. Like these two things are just not really going anywhere, and you may wind up moving on with somebody else. Oh, you like this one, Shirley? Thank you. I don't know. Lately, I've been loving the black one. I don't know. I think I like long, straight hair. Like that's without bangs. Lately, I've been liking the black one the best. I don't know. I like the black and blue one. I don't know. I like them all. Mitchell for the next 48 hours. Over the next 48 hours, you might need to have patience with whatever's going on in your life. You might feel like not much is moving forward quickly. You may feel a little stuck. You could have an Aquarius around that may be of significance. There may be an old wound that's resurfacing that you might need to deal with in the next 48 hours, and you could have a little bit of sharp energy around you. I don't know, maybe like a little bit of a stressful couple of days. Shirley, how is Elle feeling about our connection? Feels good. Feels like it's nice. It's mutual. It's reliable. May feel like there's a lot of good karma around this situation and that he's comfortable and complacent. Sanch for the next 24 hours. I think I did that one, right? Anybody remember if I did Sanch? Mina, what are Fahad's feelings and intentions in the future actions towards me? This person seems to be holding themselves back, and you might feel like there's a long road ahead of you. You could feel like You're the only one putting in a whole lot of effort, and you may be getting annoyed with the situation. I don't see commitment coming in right now. And he seems to be lacking perseverance. If you want lacking perseverance, if you want the relationship to move forward, you may need to be the one that has to do the pursuing, because I don't see all that much happening from him right now. Aquarius baby, how many times will we meet until December? I can't tell you how many times. I don't know. I can only tell you if you'll meet between now and December. I'm not confident that you're going to be meeting between now and December. If you do, maybe it would just be one time. It's coming up very low. Now, general around the LMIA paperwork for Canada. Well, it looks like it's a pain in the ass, but you seem to get everything done because balance comes back in. Divine guidance is guiding you. Cause for celebration comes in around having choices and feeling financially stable, and things should be ready. So even though it's like a pain in the ass, I think that you get everything in order with it, like relatively no problems. MJ, what are Sajad's current energies towards me and his feelings after our first date? Things look pretty good. Communication's picking up. He feels balanced. He's got hope that there could be more in the future. He seems to think the two of you hit it off pretty well, and like you guys are being guided by the divine. He feels relief around the situation, that things are moving forward. I think things look good between the two of you. Desiree, would Tom accept coming over for Thanksgiving? He's got no family here. I think he would. I think he would if he doesn't want to come because it may be that he feels awkward or out of place. It's still always nice to be asked, and I would ask him because, you know, I would rather have it be somebody else's choice not to have anything to do. Like me personally, I probably wouldn't go if I didn't know anyone, just because, you know, I'm not friendly. But it's nice to be asked, so I would ask him. Bella, is the editor doing her job or is it intentionally annoying? Is the editor doing her job? Is she intentionally annoying? Both. It's both. It reminds me, the feeling that I had when I read the question was, I'm going to sneeze. What the hell? The feeling that I got was when I was working, I was a staff accountant for years. And when we had year end, we used to have this auditor company that would come in, and the auditors were so fucking annoying. And they were doing their job. Like, that's what their job was. But they were so annoying. Like, they would like, pick out, like, the most bizarre things to ask questions about. And you would have to, like, explain it to them and show them proof of everything. And it was always something odd. You know, that, like, oh, God, it was so annoying. But, yeah, and she's the same. She's doing her job. That's what she's supposed to do. But she knows that she's annoying. And she's fucking annoying. She reminds me of the fucking auditor I had to deal with. Oh, my God, so annoying. So annoying. Vicky, relationship between them in these couple of days. Looks the same. It looks like there's growth, change, and transformation around laying down the law, setting up boundaries, or maybe even a little bit of sharp energy. It's a passionate relationship. It's not a loving relationship. It looks like cause for celebration comes in around passion. The relationship is the same. I know, it's weird. It keeps getting stuck. It doesn't want to come out, that stupid sneeze. Rochelle, what is Jay the Taurus's next actions? Things should change for the better for the two of you quickly. Communication comes in. A wish comes true. You might need to have a little bit of patience with the situation. Taurus is usually slow to begin with, but when things change, they change for the better quickly, and communication comes in fast. Oh, I haven't read for Sanch. Okay. General for 24 hours. Stepping into your own growth, your own self-confidence helps bring on growth. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. A new journey's on the horizon, and your perseverance pays off, especially around work or school, business, whatever it is that you do all day. The May Cheek fan. What is Pedro's love life? What's Pedro's love life and future will be? Okay, let's see what's going on here with Pedro. Okay, around Pedro, a tower moment, a disappointment, negativity is moving into the past. Empress is coming in for them. Love, money, abundance, fertility is coming in, and things should be changing for them for the better quickly. A Taurus is around. They've got the world at their feet and some good luck coming in. Their love life is moving forward. The love cup is full, but they may have some choices. There's an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like romance heats up as they move on to, as their life starts to move forward. I think overall their love life is improving, especially if they've recently gone through something that was like disappointing or hurtful. That moves into the past and their love life moves forward. Bella, general for my mom for the rest of this month. Well, she's got the world at her feet. She may have some opportunity to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Romance or a committed relationship is on the horizon. If she's already in one, things look good. If she's not with anyone, somebody new may come in that's a Leo, or she could have a Leo around her. The weight of the world is slipping off her shoulders as a wish comes true. Sometime before the end of the month, success comes in around finances. The sun is in reverse. The sun is always positive. There just may be a little bit of a delay around happiness with the sun in reverse. She could have a road trip that comes in between now and the end of the year. A disappointment moves into the past. And an Aries comes in, or an Aries is around. Life comes back into balance. It should be a pretty decent rest of the month. John, outcome if I share my project with RW and DW. Things could move forward and change for the better quickly. There's a wish around the situation. Could be mutual too. It could be well balanced, mutual. You may feel like the hard work you put in comes back to you, and there's relief around the situation. Not bad. Not a bad situation. Looks like it could be successful. Elizabeth, is the ex going to get a job soon? Yes, he will. He's got cause for celebration around a new job coming in. Okay, you've got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life. You got some good luck coming in, and you may be moving on to greener pastures when it comes to work. Like you could be getting a promotion or moving forward in your career. It also looks like you could have a romantic thing heat up, possibly with a Taurus. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Communication could come in from somebody you haven't heard from or somebody you've been waiting to hear from, and you have money coming in. Not bad. Dorothy Collins, General. Anxiety moves into the past and some good karma comes in around you. Life starts to move forward. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for life to change for the better quickly, and that's what happens with the Magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities. A wish comes true. If you are not in a committed relationship right now, you could find yourself entering one relatively soon with growth, change, and transformation coming in and a well-balanced relationship on the horizon. If you're with someone, then your current relationship looks good. Moving forward towards greener pastures. Anxiety moves into the past to Sagittarius, and a Leo enter. Amazing Me, love reading for the remaining of the month. Might feel as if you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. But there's a new journey that's coming. It might not happen before the end of this month, but perseverance around love does bring in a committed relationship. If you're not with anyone right now, a water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Can't swear it's going to happen before the month ends, but somebody does come in relatively soon that makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Ninit, does P like me style and like talking with me? Yes. Yes, he does. Oh, man, there it is. Thank God. Magic. How does everyone at work, especially the supervisors, think and feel about me? May think that you're smart, intelligent, hardworking, intuitive. The managers could think that you have a lot of potential, that you're very smart. They also may think that you have a funny personality or that you have a good personality. Cece, will we spend time together in person this weekend? I'm not convinced it's going to happen this weekend. Social butterfly, love for the rest of the year. Could have new energy coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, the love cup is full. Negativity moves into the past when an earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also could have choices because an Aries comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It's D, general for this week. This week you might feel like the energy around you is starting to lighten and you may feel like things are just falling into place a little bit easier. You got some mutual respect around work, school, or business, whatever you do all day, feeling better compensated, better appreciated. Anxiety is moving into the past. A Capricorn enters. It looks like communication could come in from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. A wish comes true. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life, and you're stepping into your own self-confidence. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will serve you well. You got money coming in. Ronnie, my phone just started playing music. What was it? I think it was, I don't know what the music was, but I think that it was spiritual intervention. I think that it was a spirit, either a spirit guide or somebody was letting you know that they're around. And it was happy. It was good. Whatever it was a good spirit, a good sign that there's something pleasant around. Strange. Strange when shit like that happens. For some reason, this is going to sound nuts. Ever since I was little, I think because of the Bloody Mary thing, remember that? I don't know if you guys remember that, but like they used to say that if you said it 3 times in the mirror at midnight. Anyway, my friends and I used to do that when we had sleepovers when we were really little. So I've never really liked mirrors at night, ever. And it's just so dumb. Even now at my age, I always put the light on in the bathroom before I step in it. Like I put my hand in and flick it on. So the other night I was thinking about that. I was thinking, you know, what am I afraid of mirrors in the night at my age? And just as I went to flick the light on, one of the light bulbs blew out. And I was like, see, this is why. Yeah, I gotta put new. There's only one light bulb in there now, so it's kind of dim. But when it flickered and then it went out, and I was like, you see, this is why I don't step in there first. Stupid. It's D. JC's current energy towards me. A little bit slow, a little stagnant, and a little bit like they're feeling burdened. Like their energy right now is kind of heavy. Or they may be feeling very weighed down. Kind of stuck. A little stagnant. And a little bit like you might need to have patience with them right now. Vicky, how's the attitude towards her like the way it was with me? Sometimes patronizing and undermining. Is he like that with her? Nasty thing. But I'll get closure. Is he nasty and undermining? Yeah, he could be. He could be, a little bit. Probably. More or less, are we done for good with C? I think so, yeah. You got good karma coming in around this situation, so if this person was like a negative, they should be gone. You shouldn't have to deal with them anymore, or at least not in the same way. Guess who's up? Ronnie, it's loud because I was at work and my phone was in the other room and it started playing music. That is weird. It's weird. It's weird when shit like that happens. Let's see, who can I answer for quickly before she throws a fit? TV channel, what does he think about me? May think that you're smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere. May have a lot of respect for you. May find you to be attractive, well-balanced, grounded, and stable. Formosa, will Formosa get big and make a lot of money? Yeah, it has potential. If you continue with it and you put the time and the effort, you could be very successful. But it might not happen right away. It could take some time. Ruby, how will my eye test go tomorrow? I'm worried my eye power increased. I mean, it seems to go well. If it did increase, it wouldn't be by much. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Luz, general for December. I'm a Sagittarius and I'm afraid of the sun eclipse. And I think you'll be okay. If you have a wish, put it out into the universe. You're stepping into your own strength. The weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. You got some money coming in. Cause for celebration comes in. Being guided by the divine. Got money. I think you'll be okay. I wouldn't worry about it. Sarah, any good financial and career opportunities coming for me? Yeah, it looks like early December brings in some success. Aries, when could somebody come in for love? New or love? Sometime early next year, you could have a Capricorn that comes in. You might have to make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, because you could have dead weight that's sort of holding you back. Farad, what kind of good things are coming my way in the nearest future? Did I do this one already? I think I did. I did. Okay. Anch, is my person thinking of marriage stuff recently? I don't think that they're thinking about marriage right now. Libra goddess, what do I need to know? The hard work that you put in around schoolwork or business comes back to you. You got a new journey on the horizon. Happiness comes out over finances, and you might be walking away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. A disappointment moves into the past. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. It serves you well. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And before the end of the year, cause for celebration comes in around money. You also may see some good karma coming back to you. And you create anything good happening for me next. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities brings in choices around work, school, or business. Somebody from your past you could reconnect with or you may bump into. Looks like somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And success comes in around business. Oh shit, oh God. Okay, I fixed it. I think I unmoderated you and then remoderated you, Mel. I think it's fine now. Who here haven't answered for? Julie, I see Julie. Will I get my furniture chairs delivered today? I'm not convinced that they're coming today. Maybe this week, maybe tomorrow, but I don't think they're going to come today. Elizabeth, what's the intentions? Ex's intentions. Maybe looking to rekindle the relationship with you. The Lover's card. Maybe looking for the happy home. Maybe looking for negativity to move into the past. Maybe looking for a new venture. Lita, no, I don't think you have to block her unless it really bothers you. I wouldn't. I would just leave it. Okay, can we cut off the super chats? Because she's awake, and I think he's in there waking her up. I mean, she's awake, but I hear him in there, which is going to stir her up even more. I think that it's him that gets her up in the morning. I think he goes in there, and he starts rolling around on the floor by her crib, and he wakes her up. And I'll come back on tonight, probably at like maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? I think I got to everyone. Mel General. Could be spending time and effort on the business, working on business, cultivating solid business relationships. You may have a new soulmate connection comes in. Communication comes in out of the sky from somebody you haven't spoken to in quite some time. Love cup is full and cause for celebration comes in around that. All of a sudden, you may find your love life moves forward. Money comes in. Divine timing is guiding you. Between now and the end of the year, you may feel like you've got choices around love when a new fire sign comes in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There also could be opportunity for travel. The hard work that you put into your business is going to come back to you. Looks like that pays off. All right, Dylan, I'll be right with you. Zara, intentions of Thomas K. towards me from now until the end of December. It's slow and steady wins the race, but you'll probably hear from him, and I would think that you may even see him between now and the end of December. Even if it's just like to meet for a drink or something casual, but I think that you'll probably see him between now and then. Alrighty, guys. That's it. Let me go see what this guy needs. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice afternoon, and I'll see you all tonight. Bye-bye.